get speed champions here. Let me try this one. Do we have our speed champions here? We do. Okay. So maybe we can do this in an hour. Pick up potion now. Get run right now. Right now. Right here. Right now. Hold on, folks. I'll catch up in chat in a second. That feed yelling. Saying is Cocktail was a fantastic film in every respect. Cocktail was a good movie. I think the best part of Cocktail though was the soundtrack. So sometimes the best part of a movie is the soundtrack. And Cocktail was a very dark movie, even though it tried to be light and funny. I would say no. Actually, you know what the best part about Cocktail? Hold on, I apologize. Hold on. Yes, the best part about Cocktail was Elizabeth Shue. There we go. It's like that was her, right? Yes. That was the best part of Cocktail. Second best part of Cocktail was the soundtrack. And the third best thing about Cocktail was the like the poem thing. That's about it. That's Cocktail. Where they made more than one Mission Impossible? I don't know. Hobbs and Shaw was 9. There's a 10. Yeah, there's Mission Impossible. Or there's Fast and Furious X. There's the 10th. I think that's supposed to be the last one. Maybe. Who knows? What was I using to find out which ones are free? I went to my Amazon Prime account. I looked at Prime Video, and I was like scrolling down to see what was available and what was free on Prime. Oh yeah, if you don't have a 4-jump Briv, it's really like so. After one jump, if you get to guaranteed one jump, 20% chance to jump 2. It's a very random, and you have to do it in very specific places. I prefer Terror in the Dark. It takes a lot of the It takes it makes it so that you don't get stuck as much. There's a 3-jump. Once you hit perfect 3-jump, there is a 3-jump Briv, and you can. I have a. Lediath has a guide for 3-jump Briv, but then 4-jump is really where it's at. Or I was like a duck. Everything on camera is calm, but those fingers are flying on the keyboard. This is true. This is true. Yeah, I watched Cocktail a lot when I was younger. We had it on. Like we had it on video. Look. I had the soundtrack too. Man, I listen to that soundtrack so much. It was good for its time. I mean, it may not be amazing now, but it was a great soundtrack at the time. Yeah, I look at one point in time, I thought Tom Cruise was fun in films, and then it just I it's like having too much of a food, and then you never ever want any of it again. And every time somebody brings it up, you're like, oh no, I don't want that. Like even if it was something you liked before, you're like, nope. Like I did watch, obviously the recent Top Gun Maverick, and it was like I'm really trying to pay attention to other people. Like I can go back and watch Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick and ignore Tom Cruise enough to enjoy those, but a lot of people have that issue with like tequila. We were talking about the other day. There are people that just have a bad experience with tequila, and then anytime they smell a tequila, they're just like, no, no. And I don't get it. I think I've had bad experiences with a lot of things when it comes to food and drink, and it's like I'll still be like, no, I'll still eat it and drink it, whatever. I don't blame it. I just blame me and my self-control. Sometimes you can have too much of a food and you're just like, no, I don't want to eat this anymore. If you have it too often. Tequila's okay until the worm weighs back. That's not tequila. If it's got a worm in it, it's not tequila. Oh god, and I just forgot the name. It's got a different mezcal. Yeah. That's mezcal. But a lot of people just to them it's the same thing. But it's not. Oof, yeah, I can't imagine like a stale beer. I don't like beer in general, so. But that's just because of the flavor. That has nothing to do with a bad experience. I just never liked it. I think we might actually get through this. We're flying. We got all of our speed champions, and that helped a lot. They did delete that scripting post, so I guess they don't let scripting. It's not on the rules. But yeah, folks, if you were with us yesterday, we played the demo of Republic of Pirates, which was like 4 hours. Playing it at kind of normal speed. Trying to learn just from playing. It is now live. It is now, the full version is now out. $25 on sale currently, both on Steam and Epic. This is not sponsored. I wish they'd hit me up with a sponsorship. I'm their target audience. Look. Yeah, but no, they did not. They did not. Some of the criticisms already, I'm like, slow your roll, buddy. Some people are super privileged. And absolutely, people are comparing it to Anno. I've never even played one of those games. I hadn't even heard that term until yesterday. Yeah, for me, it was basically a successor to Tropico 2 Pirate Isle, which was entirely, it was a pirate themed Tropico. You were a pirate captain, dropped on an island. Tropico 2 Pirate Cove, excuse me. Which, hold on, that is still on. It's part of the Tropico Reloaded bundle on Steam. Let me see if it talk about it specifically. Yeah, so as a feared pirate king, you have to both keep your buccaneers and prisoners under control. That's the one thing this game, Republic of Pirates, doesn't have, is you're not taking prisoners. You took prisoners in Tropico 2, and you either press ganged some of them, you, like the normal prisoners crew, you press ganged into becoming a pirate, but then the rich people, you ransomed back for money. So both your buccaneers and prisoners under control, and send your ships on the prowl for treasury. For treasure, I don't know, it's a treasury. Apart from an entirely new setting, the official sequel to the original Tropico offers gameplay improvements, new features, and scenarios. But yeah, you play through a whole campaign in that game. It is old though, folks. It is old. It is like, its max resolution is not anything you would play on a modern machine, and I don't think it comes with a windowed mode. I don't remember. I don't think it even had that settings back then. They didn't do that back then. I want to believe it's like 640 by 480 or something like that, and that's full screen. So it's like, for so long I've been like, I would love for them to just remaster Tropico 2 Pirate Isle, because I played I have the recent Tropico. What's the recent one called? Tropico 6. And there were a couple pirate missions, like scenarios. They weren't that great. And they were over so fast. I don't know. I found this to kind of scratch the itch that I have for Tropico 2. It's like it is more of a modern version of Tropico 2. Take out the whole we're press ganging you into servitude and ransoming off captives part out, but you got rum. They added hemp. Good for them. You got brothels. Yeah, sure. You got taverns. You got a bunch of different ships. You got lots of different levels of like things to craft with. Because in the original in Tropico 2, you started off with just a handful of pirates and a tiny little boat, and you sent them out to try to get more, right? But you needed prisoners. And you needed prisoners because if you wanted to build a bigger ship, you had to have a bigger crew. And so the part of your progression was capturing more and more people and eventually capturing like specific people like shipbuilders, and like you needed this person and that person and this person to get out some of the bigger ships and to crew them. Yeah. So this kind of goes around that. For somehow they don't really talk about how you're recruiting people. People just show up, which, so they hand wave that a little bit in Republic of Pirates. Also, there's like a multiple islands you can build on, but then there's no like resources are shared amongst the islands with no penalties. A little weird. But sure. Yeah, I don't know. I think for me it scratches that itch of I want a pirate island simulator. I don't need it to be, I want it to be cool and have some cool features. I don't need everything to be perfect. No one's ever going to make the pirate game I want. But I actually think Republic of Pirates is more enjoyable to me than Skull and Bones was. Oh, that game. Like, I'll pay $25 for Republic of Pirates. I don't think I'd pay $25 for Skull and Bones. I don't know that I would. It was on sale. Skull and Bones was on sale for like 50% off, and I was like, nah. So. I was playing on easy mode, yeah. Absolutely. No, I specifically chose to play on easy mode because I'm like, this is a demo. I just want to know what's going on. But like I'm saying, I was only what? It took us 4 hours to get through the demo on easy mode. So there's like a lot there's a lot of layers to that game. I look forward to it. I look forward to that when I finally get around to playing it. More excited about the potential of playing that than Skull and Bones. We played that 2 or 3 days on the free trial, and I was like the art, sure, beautiful. Music, fantastic. That's one downside of Republic of Pirates is I don't know. I just want to hear the sea shanties going all the time. But the audio was cool. But give me more sea shanties. Background parties eventually pick up loot just like normal parties. And there's none of the whole like you don't have to have familiars out to pick up stuff in background parties. That's just all automatic. Yeah. You get everything that you're supposed to. They don't simulate like the waiting time for any of that. It's just Dang, we did this faster than I thought. Holy cow. Keep shocking myself with how powerful this account has become. Because you just get power so fast in the game now. Almost done. Trying to look at like the Anno games. I don't understand. I don't know. I mean, they look fine, I guess. They don't really look like. I mean, if you want like city builders, like sure. That doesn't seem like. That's. Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, like if you're looking for like city builders in different time periods, I guess. Interesting. I just didn't see something that screamed like pirate. All right, we did it. Wow, that was fast. That was fast. We did that real fast. Well, good for us.